Hey guys, so I'm literally filming this from the bathroom floor. I recorded it twice outside, but the background noise was just way too annoying with stock cars, and it's Canada Day weekend this weekend. The fair slash carnival is not far from my window and my deck, so I just decided to come in, and my baby is trying to go to sleep now with my mom, and it's just chaos. So I apologize for the bad lighting and the bad background, but I think this information is important to get to you guys. So it's about making money from home. So I know some people are too sick to work outside the home. A lot of people are too sick to work outside the home. And so I wanted to offer two different things that have been helpful for me throughout my journey. So when I went through my first antidepressant withdrawal, I was still able to work. And then when I had my reinstatement and then subsequent benzo use, cold turkey withdrawal, polydrugging, and the development of movement disorders and akathisia, I was completely unable to work. I was put on disability and didn't work for 2 years. And now that I'm slowly getting better, I'm slowly transitioning back into the workforce. I'm still unable to work outside the home. I get really bad anxiety and insomnia when I think about having to be tied to a schedule and having a boss breathing down my neck. My nervous system is still really fragile, and I just don't want to have to go into any more setbacks, any more waves. I mean, I've been going through this journey for over 5 years now, and I feel like on most days I'm 80 to 90% recovered, and I want to stay that way. So I've been trying to work online from home and make money since 2016. I tried network marketing, which didn't work out for various reasons. And then I tried teaching English online from home, actually during my first withdrawal, but I had to be up every day at 4 a.m. and it was just really taxing. And then the company downsized, I got laid off. So it's just been a really, really long journey for me. And these two have been really helpful. So if you're sick at home and you need to contribute to the household, or you're on disability like I was and still am, and it just doesn't cover the bills because it doesn't, and you need to maybe make a little bit of extra money, and you're allowed to make some extra money before they start deducting you, these could be really helpful for you. So the first one I'm going to share is just a gig, and it's really, really easy. It only takes 5 to 10 minutes a day, and it can make you $100 to $300 a month. So that can cover a bill, gas, groceries, whatever. And then the second one is a little bit more of a job. It's not really a job because I don't have to leave my house, but it's definitely something for you who are a little bit further along in your healing journey, but are just not ready to maybe go back to work, or maybe you don't want to go back to work and you just want to earn a livable income from home. So I had first recorded this as a screen share, but then I realized the program I use, because I use the free version, doesn't allow me to download it. It just gives me a link, which is not going to be able to upload into YouTube. So I'm just going to literally film my computer screen and show you what I'm talking about. So like I said, the first one is a gig. It's basically testing website and applications for companies. So businesses hook up with this third-party program or third-party company who then sets them up with real-time users to give feedback on their website and application. So they might be doing a complete overhaul, they might be just starting out in business, they might be reformatting things, and they just want to know if it's user-friendly, they want to know what your thoughts are, even if they're negative, they just want that real feedback. So each test takes about 5 to 10 minutes, and they earn you $10 USD, which is $13-ish in Canadian money, which is where I live. I live in Canada. And some of them pay between $30 and $90 for an hour, but those are a little bit different, and I'll explain what I mean. So I'm just going to show you the dashboard here. Okay, so like I said, I'm just filming the screen like this. So it's called usertesting.com, and this is the dashboard. So this is where the tests will pop up. So I use my computer. It's the best way to do it, and just stay signed in all throughout the day. And then when a test becomes available, it will make a dinging sound and then pop up here on this dashboard. You'll go through some pre-qualifying questions. If you don't qualify, you'll just get screened out and you wait for the next test. If you do qualify, you'll then proceed to do it. They're recorded, and they're just getting, like I said, your honest feedback. So I'll show you here. So under test history, you can see that I've made $4,856 US, which is about 6,000 and some in Canadian money over the course of 4 years, which is about $1,200 a year on average, so about $100 a month. But when I first started out, I did a lot fewer tests than I did as time went on, and so it's more like $200 to $300 a month I make now. So you can see here, these are the tests that I've done recently. I still have $10 pending that they owe me, but then I've been paid for all of these other ones. There's the odd one that's only $4. They're really short. They take about 2 minutes to do, but most of them are $10. And then you get, this one's $30. And then you get paid through PayPal about a week after you do the test. And so if you're doing tests every day, you get paid every day. So like I said, this is the dashboard and this is where the tests pop up. So the pros of this are it's super, super easy. It's quick. It's not really like a job at all, and it's completely legitimate. The pay, it's been very honest. I've always gotten paid for all of the tests that I've done. And when I had mentioned before that some of them are $30 to $90, those are live conversations. So it's the same type of thing as a recorded test. They are looking for your honest and real-time feedback on their website or apps, but then you're just face to face in a video call with someone live. So some people might not be able to do that and some people can. So they're asking you the same types of questions that a recorded test would ask you, such as, if you were looking for such and such on our website, where would you go? Okay, you clicked here. Why did you click here? What do you expect to see when you take the next step? Or they'll ask you to use a fake name and a fake phone number and sign up to their email list or something and just give feedback on the process. It's super, super easy. It's legitimate, like I said, and it's a great way, like a side gig, to make some extra money. So I think that's all I had to share about that. The cons are that you have to have it kind of open to the dashboard all day so you can hear the test qualifiers popping up. But if you're home and you're sick in bed, or you're just housebound because of ABC symptom, then it can be a great way to make money. So the second one is more like a job. So if you're a little bit further in your healing journey, I guess it's not really a job more. It's still like a side hustle or side business, and it's virtual assisting. So like I had mentioned, I've been trying to work online from home since 2016 when I was still healthy. I wasn't in withdrawal or anything back then, or didn't have the neurological injury. And then I tried teaching English online and it had its drawbacks and I got laid off. And then I was researching when my daughter was 5 months old, because what happened with my disability was my doctor figured, and he was right, that over the course of a couple of years my condition would improve, which I got the diagnosis of akathisia and generalized musculoskeletal movement disorder and benzo withdrawal by a neurologist and by my PCP. And they had said, this should improve over time, but it could take a long time. So we'll do kind of a 2-year disability trial for you, basically, and then we'll revisit and see where you're at. So I still am on that disability, but I'm slowly transitioning back into the workforce, and it's been great because it's not really like work. So when my daughter was 5 months old and I was starting to turn a corner in my healing journey, I was researching legitimate ways to make money online, and I came across a blog that talked about virtual assisting, and it mentioned this course in particular that was really successful for someone that this blog was talking about. And so I did some independent research on the course, and it had really good reviews online. And so I spent the little savings that I had and I signed up for the course, and I finished it within 3 months. And after I completed the course, I had my first client and internship in 2 weeks. And in 2 months, I was fully booked for what I could handle. And the opportunities have just been endless for me. In fact, I've been having so many work offers that I've had to turn away 5 or 6 jobs. And so it can be something great for people like us. And the nice thing about it is that you could work as much or as little as you want. So you can start really, really low, like 5 hours a week, and you can slowly increase up. You can increase in how much you charge, how much you make. So you can start out maybe just you're doing basic tasks and making maybe a little bit of a lower income, and then scaling up as you get more and more healthy and your healing journey continues. And that's how it's been for me. So what do virtual assistants do? Well, they can do anything from administrative tasks, so things that are a little more on the basic side, like email and calendar management for busy business owners, just organizing emails, getting rid of ones that are unimportant, filing them into different folders through Gmail or whatever software they use, to things like social media management, blog writing, podcast editing. It's really what you enjoy doing or what you want to do. You do the tasks that you want to do. So you learn how to do all these things throughout the course, and then whatever you want to offer when you come out is up to you. And it's, like I said, it's lucrative. You can make money very quickly and you can scale up quickly. But you can just have it just as a very few hours a week. Some of the gigs or some of the things that business owners are looking for only want you to work 2.5 hours a week, but that's some income that you might not otherwise have. So like I said, they do email, calendar management, social media management, content creation. So most people use the software Canva, which is quite basic. Anyone can learn to use it. And it's just designing things like brochures, flyers, ebooks, digital guides. It can be social media templates. There's content repurposing. So a client might give you a 3-minute YouTube video and say, transcribe this, and then turn it into an Instagram carousel post or a story, or I don't know, an email newsletter. And you could do things like video editing or podcast editing or I don't know, photography editing. There's so many different things that VAs can do. And it's just been life-changing for me. And I've been on this healing journey, like I said, for so long. And this is something that's just been amazing for me. And as a single mom, I don't really want to have to go back to work outside the home. And I don't think my nervous system could handle it maybe for quite a while. And so this has been a great way for me to transition back into the workforce, like I said. So if you want further information on either of these, I will leave my contact information in the description if you want to chat privately, or you can just comment below. I don't always read every comment, but I try to read as many as I have time for and respond. Yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you all are doing well, and I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.